Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. The MATIC chart shows also a little bit of a pullback now in line with other cryptocurrencies. Not so much of a surprise given that the market basically reacted to the 96.2 cent level there. You could say the minimum, the absolute bare minimum target here for wave 3 in the white count that I gave you. I highlighted, however, that it would be ideal in the white count to stretch a little bit further towards 98 cents. It might be it's not doing that. Bear in mind that we also had this previous resistance level, the B wave top here, basically where this target area started. Now, what does it mean? It didn't really reach the ideal target. What does that mean? Does it mean we have to be bearish? No, I mean, it reached the minimum really for that third wave in the white count, which is the impulsive count. But so basically that means in the impulsive count, we should be able to move up more directly, more aggressively and everything. I warned, however, already in the last few days that it's not really looking impulsive. That the structure isn't really looking impulsive. I can really all I can do is just to, not warn, but raise a bit of caution. For what purpose? Well, basically just to be watching the chart and be expected or expect the unexpected, basically expect deeper pullbacks. Because if it's not an impulse, then it could be a diagonal. That is not bearish, but it means we might see a little bit of a deeper pullback. I have therefore this morning adjusted I've added a new support area, which is great because now we have a new area to watch after the breakout we had here from this pattern to the upside. Now that we've reached the minimum target for wave 3, I'm adding a support area, but this support area is relevant for the yellow count. For the white count, it's this support which is relevant. I don't think there's a point giving any other support levels because this is really relevant because if you have two scenarios and one shows a deeper pullback potential, then I'd be watching the lower one because what you don't want to do, you don't want to get stopped out somewhere up here and then it's dipping to the 38.2 fib and then rallies, okay? So let's talk about the relevant supports. So we have the ideal bullish structure here in white, the impulsive structure. But as I said, it always raises doubt if the ideal target isn't reached, just a minimum. So with the minimum reached, I cannot rule it out then. But it just also here the choppy structure that I warned about or raised caution about, it just means that we could be in a diagonal, which is why I added that scenario to the chart already a few days ago. Now again, what does that mean? It means that pullback in a wave 4 could be a bit deeper, possibly go down to the golden ratio level. Technically speaking, it could even go even lower, but this is sort of the ideal support zone. Yeah, we might even want to add the 23.6 fib level, but that is really only, that would be a shallow wave 4. This would be very shallow for a wave 4 in a diagonal, but normally we say sort of the area around the 38.2 to 50% fib level common for wave 4. It's between 88 cents and 85.5. But yeah, technically speaking, if it's a diagonal, it's just much more difficult to navigate because a diagonal is not technically invalidated until we see a break below the 76.3 cent level. But it definitely raises doubts about this structure already below the golden ratio level. So I prefer to give you that additional support area there. We'll see how low it goes, but bottom line is that as long as it's holding the 83.3 cent level, the overall upside structure is still alive, either in the impulse, which will probably be invalidated a little earlier, especially when the wave 4 comes into the price region of the wave 1. Okay, so that's clear. That's the invalidation. You cannot have a wave 4 cut into the wave 1. In an impulse, in a diagonal, that's possible. In addition, we could add a trend line here. Not sure how reliable it's going to be, but we could connect these two swing lows. Sometimes relevant, okay? Let me just double check something, because it could be that we're dealing here with a little bit of a price channel, actually, and that would be very diagonal-like. I'm not sure, however, if this is, maybe, but maybe. We'll see how it goes with that channel. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we need to change the angle a little bit. But it's just something additionally to watch as the price comes down a little bit in line with Bitcoin and Ethereum. But there is no strong sell-off, so we see a bit of a pullback at the moment, which you have to expect if resistances are reached and minimum targets are reached, especially this B wave high here. seems to have provided some resistance. So I hope the idea here of this pullback area is helping. That shows you the potential pullback zone. If the market offers a deep pullback, might be an option to maybe add to positions. That's up to you entirely. But I think the support levels are clear. Also watch the ascending trend line. That's my update about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.